So, welcome back to another training session number 3. As always, we're going to start with rondos. So, we had a discussion at training, and something that we maybe were forcefully agreeing upon was how we need to be able to keep more possession of the ball. Our physicality between all of our players doesn't allow us to, play a different play style. I think the best thing for us is just to work with a very passing tactic. Rondos should be played with 2 in the middle at all points. Whoever makes the mistake goes in with the guy on his left. That's our rules. So, decent intensity, but still a bit lazy. You can see the guys in the middle are not pressing. This is a bit better by the guys in the middle. This is good passing around the outside as well. Nice to see. Nice little nutmeg as well. Now over to the pink team. Again, starting off with a bit of low intensity, which is it's not ideal. Don't really like seeing it. Some stray passes. The laziness is what caused us to lose the last game 3-0. So we're trying to get rid of that. Don't know what happened there, but good acting. Very good acting.
No, doesn't do either.
So
Yeah.
that's very well played by Mo. I think I gave him quite a bad pass, actually, put him under, but he dealt with that very well. With a rondo, I think a lot of us get caught flat-footed, so the ball comes towards us and we have very heavy feet. So like me there, I got it, I should have gone left, but heavy feet, so I ended up losing the ball. But passes like that, firm along the floor, onto their stronger foot, that's how it should look. So what I like to see in this group is a bit more vocal. They'll be having a bit more banter with each other. The guys aren't scared to speak their mind. And we need to see this more in the club with everybody involved. So that there's a better feeling in the club all the time. We're not just individuals, but we're a group of good friends. So encouraging each other, talking to each other, counting out loud. It's these things that's going to bring out, some leaders in the team. Almost had 10 for extra life, but ruined it there. That looks like it went out. Cheeky little back heel, but Aram looked to force the play there. So the press here is a lot better from the defenders in the middle. And then we've got this superstar who wants to take free kicks for our team. So we just saw that shot go flying over. And then Aram will definitely be taking our free kicks from now on. It might hit the wall, it might just go straight into the keeper, but he is a superstar, so we need to respect that. So we're going to move on to a possession-based drill. We're playing within the 18. Both teams, there's 8 aside here. I'm going to let the whole thing run through because this entire video is about 20 minutes long today. We didn't get much of a game in because the pitch manager unfortunately double booked, so we had to leave early. So I'm watching this for the first time, by the way, guys, so apologies for any strange commentary. So what I remember at the beginning of this drill, we were still quite congested, but it was very quickly afterwards everybody began to realise that we can open up the pitch. Now when we played this drill in week 1 or week 0 before we started filming, this drill was terrible. We had the same thing going on with less players, and it was so compact, so compact. This is nicer to see, but it's good press by the coloured team.
Okay,
But
no
now
problem.
we can start seeing, you know, a bit of shape. So the pinks have spread out slightly. And we should be able to string some passes together. That's good passing by the pinks, but then we should be following each other as well. This is good by the pinks again. And now it's with the non-pinks. It's unfortunate. It was a good pass, but just unfortunate. So now we're going long.
Maybe she trusts
Unfortunate there again.
Yeah, that's right.
So I'm kind of just trying to see what's going on. It's 3 touches, by the way, so you'll see some of these players taking extra touches, and we don't want that. We don't want that at all. So now I'm talking with this clip muted because I can just hear Hannah and her friend talking, and it's very annoying. So I'm going to see how the next clip rolls as well. I think they might have shut up by this point, which is nice, but if they start talking again, I'll cut them out again. So back to the football. A bit hard to see. So assistant coach Sambo is standing there with his hand up. This is fine, but you should be shouting. So if a player's watching this, the positioning is good. We need to be vocal. We're really not vocal on a football pitch, which is, you know, very important when it comes to this game. Idea was good from Med there, but that is always his out ball. Always wants to go long. Could just gone to Flitty and kept it short. Too many long balls, it seems like. But handball. So we go again. So we're back into the action now, and I think Paul played really well in this drill. Suited him a lot to just hang around the middle, pick up the ball, keep the ball ticking over. Nice to see a player like that. Right, so just for those who want to know what the rules are, every 5 passes counts as a goal. I think the score now is 3-2 or 2-2, I don't know, but you can hear me shouting there. So Ram picks up the ball, we play a nice little 1-2, another 1-2, and I mean that's how easy it is to quickly make 2 or 3 passes, and I feel as though we sometimes overcomplicate it by trying to look for crazy long balls or, you know, super slick stuff. It just needs to go into feet, out of feet, into feet, out of feet. I mean, that, I don't understand that. From one of our most composed players in training, should not be doing that. And then Zorba just hoofing it. You know, this isn't the standard we're looking for, boys. Very nice switch. Very nice play between these two. I don't even remember what the score is here. But we are playing good football. Unfortunately, we keep going back into the hole. So if you look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 non-bibs and 3 bibs. At this stage, we need to realise that we can go the other side. So when we're being over-pressured by the teams, that's when we need to switch the side and go the other way. So that's something the guys need to know. This is the start of a new game, I think. The Pinks hit 5 goals, so this is the start of a new game. Went out there. The non-Pinks actually played really well for this session. Just getting a little bit crowded in the middle, as I can just see. So we just need to open up there. Close the angles. So 4 Pinks in screen there doing a good job. But then just watching Ram, just laziness. I do this a lot in the game as well. Just walks around the pitch. Just walks. Now we finally get Ram getting activated. And and then walking again and just jogging back into frame and walking again. From a managing perspective, I see this a lot from Ram. I've told him about this as well. Same with Hisham. Last week, quite a bit with Fuad as well. We, the three guys that are playing cam at the moment for the first team walk way too much in the game. They walk way too much. Hardly any sprinting or reactions or anything. So at this point, I think the non-pinks probably don't realise, but they're playing with one man down. Still played really well, by the way. But Coach Sambo has moved over to the pink team because I had to deal with some stupid issue on the side. And I think that was it, really. So we're moving into the game now. So how we've got it is 8v8, 3 goals on each side of a half field. And if they want to score, they have to score with one touch finish. Unfortunately, we only had like less than 10 minutes of this game, I think, because another team was taking our field. So very annoying. So good positioning there from Gadalla to just keep the ball ticking over. Nice little turn by Zorbab. And then just a misplaced pass. I feel like a lot of our guys do this. We do the hard thing. Like that turn was the hard thing. It was the skillful thing. And then we complicate the easy thing. But I've never really understood why footballers do that at this level. So it's a good run here by Ram, and the ball should have been a lot better here, and even that shouldn't have been forced. Like, we've screwed up, they're all defending, let's start again and let's go around the other side. It's a simple thing we're trying to implement. If you can hit them on the counter attack, hit them on the counter attack. But if you can't, don't force it and just go the other side so you draw the defending team out. So here the defending team is just about slowly moving over. It needs to rotate. It needs to rotate. It's a bit hard to see what's going on at this stage. My apologies. There's literally one person on the non-pink team pressing at any time. So that needs to be fixed as well. We need to press together so that there is more chance of reclaiming the ball. So at this point there was a lot of background talking again. So apologies for removing the audio at this stage. But the non-pinks play some good football here, some good counter-attacking footballs. They've got the not yet. I think it's a bit further on. What happens here? So Meteb, with that terrible habit of his to always go long, gets dispossessed. Paul doesn't waste any time, plays it out wide, and they get a goal. So this happens from what? From pressing? No. It happens from our own mistake. And then we try to start early and we're half asleep and the ball goes back to the non-pinks again. So good football by the non-pinks. Good switch by our coach there. Bit of a dodgy touch. Dispossessed. That pass from Hisham. Hisham, the biggest problem with him is two things. One, does not talk. Quiet as a mouse. Two, passes are so weak. Extremely weak. Needs to be fixed because these are the reasons these boys are slipping out in the first team, especially when we get the new boys signing on for the transfer window. That's what's going to happen. Okay, so we're just resetting here. So over on the right hand side, the non-bib scored again. But as you can see, there's just no cover by the pinks. A lot of walking and looking and pointing, but no instruction, no tracking back, no cover. Weak passes through the middle again right there. Terrible pass from the back. I mean, attempted recovery here. We've got the right channel sort of working hard to get everything back.
It would be better.
And failing to do so, unfortunately. The non-pinks worked the ball very well from the back out on yesterday's training session.
See, the problem is with these kind of shots.
So just Kareem getting tackled there, like dispossessed in the middle. So we had a discussion about this as well, just to focus on keeping the ball popping quicker. That's better by Kareem, picking it up and just moving it over straight away to Paul. Sorry. Then good football here by the pinks to just keep things ticking. Good pass and move. Unfortunately, the pass back to Metab was a bit forced there by Ram. So in that position, either take the shot first time on goal with the right foot, trust yourself a bit, or restart. And over here we were just flooded in the middle, no covering defence whatsoever, and then obviously we got quite badly done in there. It's a good goal there, and that's how simple it is. Once we focus on what the game plan is, if people can stick to it, you can start scoring goals for fun. So coming up to the last few seconds now, as you can see, the game's basically finished. The other team are jumping on. And that's the end of the session, I think. Just to finish off here, just to say it was a much more intense training session from the boys, which I really appreciate. I hope you all appreciate it as well. And we'll go onwards and upwards from here. Thank you all. See you soon.